It may be faster if you did it that way.
What?
I got out and got back in. Because we may have to adjust sounds and shit. Okay, so it's showing up on mine. You might want to back out again and get back in. And my ass. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. I have to hear it and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I want to see how that mic's going. It's coming up. Alright, so we're gonna do this. Need to figure out what the sound's gonna be from the game to my voice and all that kind of stuff. Turn the mic down a tiny bit. Hopefully nobody starts watching this for a little bit. Alright, let's see how that sounds. Still trying to hear the game over it. Turn that up more so I can hear it. Not too loud though. Alright, so let me keep talking. Okay, so turn it down about that much. Let's see how it goes now. Where's that mic at anyway? Oh, so it probably just automatically picks it up. Alright, turn it up more. Do you think the game sounds too loud over me now?
Yeah, I think you should leave it on.
Alright, how's that sounding? We can watch the chat and see what people say, but you can turn the sound down. What the fuck? Alright. No, I haven't touched them. That's the good thing about the handkerchief, or the... Alright. Alright. Well, for this game, it's not really, like, since there's no real walking around. Yeah. Oh, like this, yeah. But since I'm standing in the middle here, like if I was having to walk around and do shit. Oh, I'll use my left hand. Okay. Just a little bit. No, it's pretty tight. It's good. Yeah. I didn't play that much of it. And plus, I'll be pretty spot on now. People aren't even going to watch this for the game. They're going to watch it to see me do stupid stuff. Load. Can you see my hands on that? Mm-hmm. Nice. Hey, shit.
Hera, open a new voice log entry.
Acknowledged. Recording.
Okay. This is Captain Liv Rhodes, personal log entry for 7 of October 2126. This will be my final week aboard Kronos 2. In just a few days, I'll be leaving Saturn behind and making my way to my new assignment on Ceres. A bit odd, actually, saying it out loud.
I wish I could see, like, the Twitch stream. Fuck, this thing's close enough.
Anyway, all mining sites are running smoothly. Overnight harvest totals are a bit lower than I'd like. Oh, we had some sputtering on the number 12 RCS thruster. Jack and I managed. Oh, Jack. Good. Hold on a tick. Hera, pause recording.
Acknowledged, Captain Rhodes.
Morning, sunshine. And how are we feeling today? Hey. What was all that about? Hera, let's go ahead and run Jack's calibration program.
Acknowledged.
Right. In you go, Jack. I'll see you in a few.
Module D221. Manual dexterity. I am Hera, Central AI for the Kronos 2 Orbital Mining Facility. I will guide you through this calibration program.
Guide me.
First, close your hand to form a fist. Now extend your index finger. Good. To proceed, use your index finger to press the hollow button in front of you. Now reach out and grab the glowing disc that just appeared.
Nope.
When you are ready,
Damn it.
throw the disc into the goal in front of you. Target missed. Press the hollow button to recall the disc. Please try again.
Damn it.
Target missed. Press the hollow button to recall the disc.
I think my hand's a little
Please
off
try
in this.
again.
I guess that's kind of okay. Fuck.
Target missed. Press the hollow button to recall the disc.
Damn it.
Please try again.
Suck at throwing things. Hey.
Target hit. Excellent throw. Calibration module complete. Please stand by. Module M101. Basic motor functions. Please pull the handle above you to exit the activation pod. This labor unit will guide you through the module. Now carefully follow it by pulling yourself through the environment using any solid surface.
Oh crap. Yep.
Please follow the labor unit to proceed. Please take your time and follow the guide. Now carefully pull yourself forward
Whoa.
and release to glide to the exit.
Get out of my way, Pod.
Calibration module complete. Module M205. Maneuvering thrusters.
I think I was used to it last time I played this, so it didn't, like, get me moving around.
Your hands
Now
are
it's got
equipped
me.
with maneuvering thrusters, allowing you to move
Boy.
more freely in zero gravity. Activate left thruster. Activate right thruster. Now please exit the activation pod and use your maneuvering thrusters to reach the door ahead. Thrusters can be used in short bursts or held down for continuous usage.
Oop, that fucking sucked.
Please press the hollow button near the door to proceed. Good. Now navigate the environment using only your maneuvering thrusters. Do not grab any surfaces during this test.
No. No! Fucker!
Reboot initiated.
I was moving too fast through that
Reminder.
doorway.
Please do not touch any surfaces in the hallway.
Don't need your fucking help, bot. Oh, that's my old body.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
great.
every time you die, they
Thruster calibration at 50%.
body.
That's awesome. Pew, 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 pew. I will make it. I will make it. Better. Whoosh.
Calibration module complete. Module C-111. Communication. We will now calibrate your communication system. When someone speaks to you, a reply notification may appear above your wrist. You may then respond by holding down the dialogue button on either hand and selecting a reply with your index finger. Hold down the dialogue button now.
Which one? This one.
Input confirmed. Now hold down the dialogue button and select a reply.
Understood.
Good. Continuing calibration. Often, you'll have a limited time to select a reply. In these cases, silence is considered a viable option. Do you understand?
Acknowledged. I'm ready to proceed.
Understood. Continuing calibration. Now exit the activation pod and move into the room ahead.
Oh, wrong button.
You can also initiate conversations at points of interest throughout the world. If you look
Oh,
at
it's a
certain people
hologram.
or objects while you are close to them, their name will appear, and an icon will indicate that you can use the dialogue button. You may then hold down the dialogue button and select an option, just like a reply. Now start a conversation with the labor unit, and speak about the Fury transport model in this room.
Give me this.
Please talk about the 2 points of interest in the room to continue.
Unit 42, what is your primary directive?
To assure the safety and well-being of Kronos 2 station personnel.
Who serves aboard the Kronos 2 station?
Captain Olivia Rhodes and you, the prototype Series 11 android designated as Echo 1.
Hey. Alright. Alright. Keep
A
forgetting
Mark
it's not
1
actually
Fury
on my
transport,
wrist.
1/48th scale.
Be advised, while real Fury transports can be used to travel to distant locations across the Kronos 2 station, I do not recommend attempting to ride this one.
Noted.
Communication system fully calibrated. Would you like to proceed to the next module?
Eat this. Damn, I missed.
I'm ready to proceed.
Acknowledged. Please stand by.
Oh, I missed it.
Module A-131. Data scanner. Error. Calibration program failure. Stand by for reboot.
The directors have been pushing to make fully automated deep space mining the company's top priority. Your Echo unit is the perfect subject for our initial test runs.
This is crap. I'm 1 week from leaving, and you're just now telling me Jack's not coming?
Command wants the Echo unit to assume your duties when you leave for Sirius.
Well, how long has Command known about this?
Liv, I don't think...
How long?
Higher-ups have been discussing it for maybe 6 months.
6 months?
But the final decision didn't come down until late last week.
No, forget it. This is unacceptable.
Command's not really asking for your approval here.
Tell Command to look at our numbers. Look at our harvest totals, purity levels. Our efficiency rating jumps 3 points every quarter. Command wants to see Jack?
Sorry, I have to go. Kronos 2 out. Jack? What happened?
My calibration program crashed. I appear to be stuck in the activation pod.
That's odd. Your diagnostic program's never just flat out crashed before. It must have suspended the pod's release procedures.
In the event of activation pod failure, Titan Protocol recommends performing a complete power cycle of the pod, followed by a level 3 inspection of...
You're all set. Listen, about my conversation with Command, how much did you overhear?
That didn't work.
I heard enough to know I'm no longer going with you to Ceres.
Seems you earned yourself a promotion. The directors want you to take over my duties as station commander. You'll be in charge.
That would make this our last week together.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Look, they just hit me with this news a few minutes ago. I mean, Command splitting us up, I never even considered it a possibility. I'm not entirely sure what to say. Except... I'm sorry, Jack.
Oh, wrong button. Wrong button.
Orders are orders. Command must have their reasons.
Doesn't necessarily mean they're good ones.
Regardless, it doesn't seem like there's anything we can do.
Come on then. No sense putting it off. Let's get our last week started. Why don't you go activate the bridge while I pull the overnights?
Copy that.
Oop, that didn't work. Is there a way for me to turn? Yeah. Nope, there it is. Okay, so this is forward, right?
No, you're pointing at me.
Oh, I'm pointing.
There you go. Now, a little bit to your right. There you go. That's forward.
Okay.
That's straight ahead.
That's what about. Piss. Damn, it doesn't work for me.
I should activate the bridge.
Oop, shit.
Your swear count is not increased for nearly 10 hours. Congratulations.
Oh, quit playing with that damn thing. I mean, shit.
Never mind.
So good. Nope, nope, missing. Oh, got it. Hey. Oh, oh, oh. Damn it.
23 to 11. it would appear I'm going to win. Again.
Now hold on. I've still got 7 days. Plenty of time to stage my epic comeback.
Considering the significant difference between our two scores and given your win-loss record, I would estimate the odds of you staging an epic comeback are approximately 3,725 to 1.
Wow, Jack, that is just some of the worst trash talk I've ever heard.
Take that, bitch. No. No, shit. Great ball. No, ball. Gotcha. Damn it. Did it again. I gotta stop hitting the wrong button.
Could you please activate the bridge?
Could you stop being
Would you like
bitch?
me to archive this list for you? That way we could remove this note.
No thanks, I actually like a bit of clutter. Makes it feel more like home.
I am well aware of this fact.
Are you calling me messy?
Not at all. You're ranking officer. Station tidiness is up to your discretion.
Now you're getting it. And when you're in charge, you can keep it as spotless as you like.
Man, I was really hoping it would let me open that. That'd be so cool. Oh, it's stuck. Ugh. Bubblehead.
This model is meant to depict an S8 labor unit, is it not?
That's right. Why? Is something wrong with it?
No, I assume that its exaggerated proportions are meant to be humorous.
Well, yes, but if you have to explain the joke, it kind of ruins it.
I see. I will make note of this in my logs. Why do you find these creatures appealing?
Bulldogs are a symbol of the British spirit. We don't want to know when the odds are against us.
Ah. Sounds familiar.
Oh, shut up, Jack.
Transitioning to daytime cycle.
I'm really going to miss this part. I'll get started on the morning checklist in a bit. Just give me a moment to soak in this view.
Take your time.
Bottle. Gotcha. It says I did it the first time. Okay, apparently she doesn't care now. I guess she's into it. Alright, what am I supposed to do now? Oof! Oops. Damn. Did you say what I was supposed to do?
Look at your arm. Also, one of those brings up the menu. I think you tap your wrist. Is it the top of the wrist or side? There's a way you can see your detectors.
Alright, this is gonna fuck me. Get that. What do you do? That. Maybe I have to talk to her again. Grab. Off. Hit off. Oh. Oh. This isn't going well. Oh, fine.
It looks like your stream's starting to lag.
Really?
So, Jack, I suppose congratulations are in order
For what?
for your promotion.
There's really no need for that.
Come on now, it's a big deal. In a few days, you'll be Captain Jack. So, congratulations, Captain Jack.
What I mean is, as an Echo unit, I hold no official rank. So technically, I can't be promoted.
Right, well, that's too bad.
Shit.
Captain Jack has quite the ring to it.
Also, you are the only person who calls me Jack. To everyone else, I am merely Echo 1.
Is that your way of saying you're going to miss me?
I have no...
What was that? Jack, did you feel that? What the hell? Please tell me you can see that.
Wait, okay, this is forward, right?
Nope, a little to your left. Right here, that's
There we go. Unless I want to turn a little bit more. Yeah, probably like that. Alright, anyway. Damn it. Honestly, gotta stop doing that.
Jack, I'm seeing something out the front window.
Yeah, well,
Can you come up here and confirm?
damn it.
Affirmative, I see it.
Any idea what it is?
I'm afraid not. There are no records of any such phenomenon in the Atlas Interplanetary Database. It is an anomaly.
What the... Jack, are you alright?
I believe so.
You were glitching out.
The disturbance briefly disrupted my internal
coming
systems,
for
but I'm
you.
not reading any permanent damage. Liv, it's possible that anomaly is not entirely stable.
You think?
Priority alert.
The holo table. Something's wrong.
I'll investigate.
Yeah, we might
Hera,
want to fix
initiate
that up.
broad spectrum scan. Focus on the following
How do I
coordinates.
pause?
just, one of them's a menu button.
Yeah, this one's a... Oh, okay. Alright, let me fix the, stream. So it doesn't do that. That's insane. It's not gonna work. I might have to stop the stream and start it back up. Well, yeah, no, because we're not processing the full game. Okay, so I have to stop the stream. Yeah, save changes to this. Okay, stop recording. I'll start it back up. We'll see how it goes from there.
Somebody tripping those.
Yeah. Fuck you, Dan. Alright. Forward is here. But it's showing is here. Oop. Should be some kind of reset or something. No. I mean, there should be, like, this would be, you know, I'm supposed to be No. God, I'm sure if Dan's watching me do this, he's fucking sick as hell. No, come here. Crap.
Hera, status report.
Multiple Tier 1 malfunctions detected.
Isolate and identify.
Acknowledged. Isolating. Awaiting input.
No, guess not.
Saturn Orbital Zone Beta.
Okay.
Orbital Mining Facility. Designation, Kronos 2. Central Mining Station.
How's it? Well, yeah, how is it? Yeah. Okay. We're gonna have to turn it down some more. Alright. Well, let's pause it real quick. Yeah. That was my knee.
Jesus Christ.
Shit. Let's go here. Alright. Oh. It'll change back. It just does that until I stream again. Let's show black. There it goes. Headset must have turned off for a second. Yeah. Keep forgetting it's this hand. Okay.
Malfunctions isolated.
That is a lot of red.
Perhaps it's not as bad as it looks.
Ground fault recorded in the cargo bay. Possible circuit overload. Reading marked temperature increase in the core containment chamber. Lockdown procedures in effect. Power failure reported in primary oxygen garden. Emergency failsafes triggered.
What, that's it? That's all we've got to go on?
Hera, can you give us an in-depth scan of each affected area?
Negative. Unable to establish communication with cube satellites.
Wait, we lost the CubeSats? How the hell did we... forget it. Let's just have a look for ourselves. Where are you, you little bugger? Ah, here we are. Jack, could you do us a favor and scan this CubeSat?
I'll need to calibrate my scanner first. Stand by. It'll only be a moment.
Oh.
Awaiting manual input for calibration. Module A-131. Data scanner. Your scanning tool allows you to collect data on anything in the environment. Please exit the pod to begin calibrating it. Please follow me to the disk spawner at the back of the room. Now activate your scanner by pressing the button on top of your hand. Both of your hands have this functionality.
Yeah, that's a lot nicer. Could be a little bit better. Well, let me be a fucking dumbass.
Please scan the I/O port to continue.
Well, you figure on a device this big, most people are doing. Actually looks better in the browser.
Yeah, because it's smaller. Yeah, as long as it's moving pretty smooth, we're good. Oh wait. Oh, that's what you're
Good. Now aim the scanner at the IO port on the disk spawner and hold the trigger to initiate a scan.
Oh shit, that's cool. That's fucking cool. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to...
Please scan the IO port to continue.
Oh, I see. There we go. Wasn't sitting right.
After scanning something, its name will appear next to your hand on the scanner's data tab. To see the results of your scan, grasp the tab and pull it away from your hand. Pull the data tab now. Excellent. Use the button on top of your hand to
This needs to be
deactivate the
real
scanner
life.
now.
That's fucking cool. Can I just throw it away? And then probably...
Please deactivate your scanner to proceed.
Already
Good.
did it, bitch.
To complete this module, gather scan data on 5 other materials or objects.
Oh, that works. I hit some.
You must scan additional objects or materials to complete
Fine.
this calibration module.
Right. Okay, honestly, stop moving.
Is this where you're asking you to scan an object or something?
Yeah, it's like 5 other objects.
Yeah, it's probably the things floating around.
Other things. So I guess I did actually scan this disc.
You can do it on either hand too.
You must scan additional objects or materials to complete this
Oh,
calibration
put the
module.
other one away. Damn it. Yep. Oh. Let's turn a little bit here. Hey, I got some. Okay, I think that's it for that.
You must scan additional objects or materials to complete this calibration module.
Still not gonna give me that.
Let's get closer.
There's gotta be something around here. Honestly.
Just something stuck on the ground there.
I mean, there's a fucking disc, right? Nope, that's just that.
You must scan additional objects
up,
or materials
bitch.
to complete this calibration module.
Ow. All I want to see is that disc. Oh.
4 scans remaining.
Thanks, bitch.
3 scans remaining. Initiating human sarcasm. I thought we were friends, Echo 1. 2 scans remaining. 1 scan
Are you
remaining.
kidding me? How hard is it to fucking do that? How about the door? No.
Calibration module
Hey.
complete. Please stand by.
All set?
Scanner fully calibrated.
Heads up.
Give that CubeSat a scan. See if you can work out what's wrong with it.
You can rotate it around with the
Barcode. Yeah. I don't like the scanner.
Scan complete.
Right. Well, what's the story?
According to these readings, something was disrupting the CubeSat's ability to communicate with the rest of the sensor network.
Was?
My scanner appears to have reset the CubeSat's transmitters and restored the connection.
Oh,
Come
well,
back, buddy.
problem solved. All you have to do is find and scan every last CubeSat we have scattered across the entire facility.
Sounds like fun.
Of course, it would to you. I'll send an objective to your ARM computer, but consider it low priority
How do I
for now.
get up here anyway?
Objective received.
Right then, on to the real problems. What do you think? What's next?
Harris' scan of the anomaly will likely take some time. Perhaps we should get started on repairing those malfunctions.
Good idea. That anomaly's certainly given us plenty to do. I count 3 Tier 1 malfunctions that need our attention. I'll need a few minutes to pull today's command codes off my console. You can just keep yourself occupied till then, I'm sure.
Of course.
Reactivation. I guess that's setting a waypoint. So, bam, bam, bam. Hey, what's up? Do I have to be close to you? Oh, Tara. See if I can go in there yet. Nope, still locked. I should have put that waypoint on. Okay, this must be front. Or what they're saying's front. Speak to live. Ready to proceed. Oh.
Ready to go?
Damn it.
No, not
Ah,
yet.
shit.
Well, just let me know when you are.
Oh, nobody sees that. Nobody should see that ever. Turn. Go.
Ready when you are.
Come on then. Let's go sort out those malfunctions. Not the best way to start our last week. Don't believe we've ever seen this many malfunctions all at the same time.
Bitch.
We've also never had an unidentified spatial anomaly suddenly appear directly off our port bow.
It's a day of firsts, really.
You do realize it's possible we just made a groundbreaking scientific discovery.
Well, let's not go writing our Nobel acceptance speeches just yet. Well, at least not until we're certain the station isn't going to fall apart.
Oh, no. Up. Oh, no. I want to grab... Oh, well. Catch!
What the...
Warning, unsecured cargo in the hold.
Yeah, that much I worked out.
Can you tell me why we have unsecured cargo in the hold?
Negative.
Okay, well, we might want to look into that.
Hey.
All right, Jack. Looks like there's a lot to do this morning.
Any priority alerts?
Well, it'll be your station soon. What problem do you want to tackle first?
Send the data to my ARM computer. I'll have a look.
Oops. Where'd she go? No.
I need to open my ARM computer.
I don't care what you need to open. Oh fuck, I lost that. Helmet. Scanner first. Make it online.
Before I can do anything else, I need to slide open my ARM computer.
Uh-huh.
An encrypted audio file. Curious. When the anomaly scrambled the CubeSat,
Oh,
it
shit,
inadvertently
okay.
connected them to a secure Atlas Corporation network. Let's see.
Take a look at your objectives on your ARM computer and let me know which one you want to address first.
Alright. Damn it.
Let's investigate the temperature spike in core containment.
Okay, follow me.
Yeah, bitch. Oh, there you are.
Find anything?
Nothing conclusive. Your body is radiation hardened. Care to take a look inside?
I'll see what I can ascertain.
Hera, disable all containment safety protocols and unseal the hatch.
Acknowledged. Awaiting manual operation.
Head on in. I'll see you on the other side. You'll need to seal yourself in before we can expose the cause, Jack.
Wait. I thought it was on this side. Apparently not. Yeah, I'm thirsty.
We aren't troubleshooting this problem yet. I should follow Liv.
A little bit of rum and Pepsi. Oh wait, do I still have that drink? Never mind. No, I didn't bring the 151. Is it down here? Where do I go in? Row. Row. Is that where I need to go? Oh. That helps. Get out of here. No. Oh, there it is. Son of a bitch. Squawk. Grab something. Gotcha.
Close the hatch so we can get started, Jack.
Oh, God. Oh, wrong one.
I should finish calibrating my radiation shield before we continue.
Acknowledged. Standing by.
Module A, 251. Radiation shield. Your scanner can detect hazardous radiation fields capable of damaging you. Please activate your scanner and use it to assess the irradiated area ahead. Your scanner places tracking points that display the area's radiation level.
That's pretty
When you are
irradiated.
ready to proceed, please exit the activation pod.
Sure.
Your radiation shield will protect you for a limited time. A shield meter is located on both of your wrists, below your arm computer. You can use this to monitor your shield levels. Now please use your scanner to find the least hazardous route through the room, and reach the exit. Higher levels of radiation will drain your shield faster. The radiation monitor on your wrist displays the radiation level of your current location. Please keep it in mind. If your shield is depleted, your body will suffer irreparable damage. Please be careful. Reboot initiated.
My shield can only absorb so much radiation before sustaining irreparable damage.
Shields at 95%.
Chase is getting that.
Use your scanner to navigate the radiation field and make it to the other side. You can draw energy from induction panels to replenish your radiation shield. This module will complete when your shield is fully recharged. Please pull the handle toward you to begin recharging. Calibration module complete. Please stand by.
Radiation shield fully operational.
Copy that. Let's get started by opening the core enclosures. The code is 5826.
Authorization accepted. Warning. Radiological activity detected.
Well, that explains the temperature spike.
At least one of the fusion cores is leaking radiation.
Your scanner should help you zero in on the source. Pretty far off the mark. Try scanning somewhere else.
I hope I just did this.
Getting warmer. Keep scanning along that trajectory.
Shit. Oh, there we go.
Nice shot. I'd say that warrants a closer look. I'll activate the I/O port so you can scan it to open the enclosure.
Shields at 95%.
Wait. I'm guessing down here? That's what I want. I mean, that's one. Oh. So that. Shit. Alright. So first. Scan.
Emergency disposal conduit online.
Oh, I gotta scan it.
Enclosure unlocked.
You'll need to scan the individual cores to determine which is causing the problem.
Oh, maybe.
Microfractures in the fuel assembly. Radiation at unsafe levels.
That could contaminate the entire fuel reserve. We'll need to jettison the core. To unlock it, enter 6102 at the central console.
Core released.
Bring it to the disposal conduit at the bottom of the chamber. Once you open the conduit, you'll need to seat the core into the launch tube and use the lever to eject it. Keep an eye on your shield level
marked
for
for disposal. Stand by. Awaiting manual confirmation. Radioactive material jettisoned.
The area is still irradiated.
There has to be another damaged core. Check the other enclosures.
I'll keep looking.
Well. Oh shit. Because it was that one.
A second hotspot. I'm activating the I/O port so you can check the enclosure.
Give me the fucking thing. Oh, shoot. Oh, damn it, I'm not using my hand. Turn.
Shields at 50%.
I guess I need to hold on.
This core is similarly damaged.
Bloody hell. It has to go. Punch in 7641 at the central console to unlock it. Same routine here. Run it to the disposal conduit and jettison the core.
Emergency disposal conduit online.
You just said right there, buddy.
Fusion core marked for disposal. Stand by.
Right.
Look at your arm.
Ah!
Awaiting manual confirmation.
Get the fuck out of here!
Radioactive material jettisoned.
Radiation levels returning to normal.
Thank God for that. Looks like we live to fight another day. Let's shut the enclosures so we can get you out of there. Re-enter the code in the center console. 5826.
There it is. Oh.
Core containment re-engaged.
You're looking a bit worse for wear. Maybe you should use your ARM computer to upload to another shell?
Initiating manual reboot.
Reboot initiated.
I'll meet you on the other side, by the hatch.
Come back, buddy.
We should reseal the hatch before we move on, Jack.
I would fucking shit my pants if this thing just started moving. Look how nice I look compared to it. Damn it. Bye, Jack. Heh.
Looking sharp, Jack. Did you get dolled up for me?
I know you like it when I look my best.
Such a gentleman. Chamber temperature is back within normal limits. Nice job in there, Jack.
Thank you.
Well, there's still the ground fault in the cargo bay and the power failure in the oxygen garden. What's next on the agenda?
Let's get the cargo bay squared away.
All right. One of the cargo banks must be malfunctioning. We probably blew a fuse. I'd start by checking the fuse compartment at each cargo bank. Hera, unlock them, please. Just don't pull any good fuses, or we'll have loads more cleanup to do.
Yeah. Itchy nose. Itchy nose. I know I'm a robot, but I got an itchy nose. Ow. Got it. Oh, where do I go?
Check the fuse compartments, Jack. See if you can find a blown fuse.
Where the hell are you? There you are. Let me just... Ow. Whee! Whee!
Current looks stable. No problems here.
Keep looking. Something went wrong in here. Those crates are already secure. Leave them where they are.
Sorry. Stay.
I think I've located the problem.
That was fast.
This fuse is blown. We'll need a replacement.
Affirmative. Wait there. I'll bring you a new one from the supply drawers.
There, you sit here. There you go. Ooh.
This should do it.
I'm not doing anything.
Thank you.
Got it.
Got you covered.
Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh.
Power flow restored. Maglocks coming online.
Copy that. Go ahead and secure the cargo.
I should put this away.
I hope all this goes up on the stream. I guess I can use this. Shit. Oh, fuck, stupid box.
Strong contact from the Maglocks. That's one down.
Shit, what? Uh-huh. No, fuck. Not working. All right. I didn't want to make 2 trips. Not smart. Fuck. Gotcha. Shit, now what do I do? I'm on a... Just the flying robot. Do. You stay there. Said stay. 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 Fine. Oh shit, no! Fuck! This is not through enough. Stay. Not you, Snow. Fuck you. Punch.
Just one more to go.
Get in the fucking hole.
Cargo secure.
Let's lock the system down to make sure this doesn't happen again.
I'll throw the lockdown lever.
There's a lockdown lever. There it is. Okay.
Lockdown engaged.
Thanks, Jack. I feel better already. Let's move on, shall we? Well, the power failure in the oxygen garden is all that's left. Follow me, Jack. Looks like the power failure knocked out the door to the oxygen garden. I'll pull the manual release. And of course, the access panel is stuck. Jack, I think you're going to have to cut through.
I'll need to calibrate my reactive cutter first.
Right. Considering the power outage, let's also calibrate your entry light.
Module A, 901. Reactive cutter. Please exit the activation pod and proceed to the door ahead.
Hey, no.
Please pull the release handle to exit the activation pod. Activate your reactive cutter by pressing the glowing touch point on the underside of your wrist. Highlighting cuttable surface. Use the reactive cutter to cut through the highlighted brackets.
Yep, that's few.
Please cut through the highlighted brackets to proceed. Cutter functionality test complete. Lift open the door to proceed. Highlighting cuttable surface. Use your reactive cutter to cut out a portion of the highlighted panel. Once you have cut away enough of the panel, press the hollow button to complete this calibration module. Calibration module complete. Please stand by. Module H, 144. Helmet visor. You can open and close your helmet visor by pressing the button on the left side of your helmet with your index finger. Please open your helmet visor now.
Wait, what am I supposed to do?
Now please exit the activation pod and proceed to the room ahead. You can activate your headlamp by pressing a button on the right side of your helmet. Once your headlamp is on, shine it on my location. Well done. I am moving to new coordinates in the next room. Find me and shine your headlamp on my location.
This would make a pretty good horror thing.
Please proceed to the next room. I am somewhere in the obstacle room. Find me and shine your headlamp on my location. Excellent. Please press the button on the right side of your helmet to turn off the headlamp and complete the module. Calibration module complete.
Reactive cutter and headlamp calibrated successfully.
Copy that. Cut through the access panel so we can pull the door release handle. Excellent, follow me. Let's get started. Hope you're not afraid of the dark. Can you use your headlamp to help me find the electrical grid maintenance panel?
Affirmative. Olivia, I've located the maintenance panel.
Perfect. Keep your light on it for a moment while I remove the cover. Heads up, Jack. Coming through.
Thanks, bitch. Oh, that'll help me for a second.
Looks like we've got some fused wiring.
Status report?
The short caused a full system crash. We'll need to reset each of the environmental controls. Can you find the emergency junction while I sort out this mess?
How are you feeling?
Well, this anomaly business is disconcerting. I always feel better when I'm working. Thanks for checking in, though. I appreciate it.
No, I touched the table.
Let's get the junction online so we can start the diagnostics.
I've reached the junction cover. Did you bring a spanner?
Just cut through the bolts. We can deal with the cleanup after we figure out what's wrong with the station.
Affirmative. Going hot. Electronic interface. I'll need to use my scanner to link up with the I/O port. Emergency power online.
The backup conduit only has enough juice to diagnose one system at a time. Go ahead and get started when you're ready.
The O2 mixture is off. I'll need to adjust the levels of atmospheric exchange.
Careful with that, Jack. One of us still has to breathe the air here for the next few days.
Bioregenerative systems calibrated.
CO2 capture optimized for both plant and mammalian passengers.
Mammalian, huh? How flattering.
Apologies, Liv. I didn't mean to sound clinical.
Once I'm gone, you'll probably be able to shut down this part of the ring.
I think I'll keep it, actually. To add color.
Jack, you aren't starting to enjoy botany, are you?
Yes.
A robot gardener. I guess the truth really is stranger than fiction. Use the junction to select another system.
Although Liv doesn't specialize in botany, she has done a remarkable job of maintaining the greenhouse.
There it is.
The alert must have shut down water flow to the hydroponic systems.
It's designed to seal the main reservoir in case of a breach. You'll need to pump the handle to restore pressure to the plumbing.
Oh, I see.
Water flow restored.
Irrigation system within operating parameters.
Good.
That should help keep the plants healthy.
That's 2 down. Let's tackle the last system.
Wait. Oh.
The transformer can't form a complete circuit.
We probably need to realign the coils. Run a scan to confirm.
The coils have been damaged.
Shit. Unlock them so we can get a closer look.
I can't move the coils with the locking mechanism engaged. Conversion coils unlocked.
As long as we can still form one complete row, we should be able to get the transformer back online.
Oh, I see.
Power current stabilized.
Conversion process successful. Current strong.
Nice job. Once I finish replacing these wires, we should be able to get the lights on. Hera, verify all Oxygen Garden subsystems.
Subsystems within normal parameters.
Right. I'm about done here. Do you see the access panel near me?
What should I be doing right now?
We're about wrapped up here. We just need to throw the breaker to get the power back on.
Oh, it's one of those. Oh shit.
I'm starting to crack the encryption. If I find more CubeSats, I should be able to save the completed audio file to my ARM computer. That will let me share any files I find with Liv once I've gathered enough information.
Where's it at?
I think we were gonna order food, and I think Tara's bringing something, so we'll have food. Yeah, whenever everybody gets here. Don't matter when. There's usually some time. I still have those big, couple of those big logs, and Jake said he was gonna bring some smaller stuff.
I see the access panel.
Good. Now listen carefully. To restore power to the sector, we need a priming current in the power coupling. That means you'll need to wait and throw the main breaker on my mark. Got it?
Damn it.
Acknowledged. I will await your command before throwing the breaker. Removing utility cover. Please stand by.
I've got to pump the primer handle before you throw the breaker. Let me know when you're ready and I'll count us down.
On your command.
Acknowledged. Throw the switch in 3, 2, 1. I'm clear.
Oxygen Garden operational. Environmental control systems restored.
That's one more system we don't have to worry about.
Hopefully it stays that way.
Don't jinx it, Jack. There's no wood to knock on around here. All right, that ought to do it. We're all set. Hey, Jack. High five.
Yeah.
There you go. I appreciate the help, Jack.
That's what I'm here for.
And here I thought it was to keep me from going round the bend.
I chose to abandon that directive some time ago.
Shut up. That's not funny.
Captain Rhodes, full spectrum scan of the anomaly is complete.
All right, Hera. Push the results to the holotable in the EVA staging area.
Acknowledged.
Come on, Jack. Let's go have a look at the results. Maybe we'll learn something useful about this anomaly of ours.
That does seem likely, considering we currently know nothing at all.
Suppose I can't argue with that. Okay, Jack. Let's see what we have.
Hera, status report.
Status green. All systems nominal.
Well, that's good news. But what about our anomaly? Where is it?
Hera, display the anomaly's current location.
Acknowledged.
Ah, there we go. Wait, hang on. Hera, is this image to scale?
Affirmative.
So the anomaly has increased in size.
Not a good sign. Let's get a closer look.
I really just want to
Okay,
lean up against this
let's
thing.
see.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Okay. Stop saying I broke my hand.
Curious.
I can't make head nor tail out of any of this data. What about you?
My back.
The data appears to have been corrupted somehow.
It's the same for all the readings. Spectrometer, interferometer, LiDAR, all rubbish.
Interference from the anomaly must be disrupting the transmission signal.
So, our sensor network is useless. What now?
You are still the captain of this facility.
Damn it.
I defer to your judgment.
I was afraid you were going to say that. All right, if we don't get a handle on that anomaly, we're going to be in serious trouble.
Agreed.
I don't want to do this, but I think I have to send you out to investigate the anomaly up close.
Good idea. If I use my scanner to examine the anomaly, I'll be able to analyze the data in real time.
I'm sorry, Jack. You know I wouldn't ask you to do this unless I couldn't see any other way around it.
I appreciate your concern, but there really is no other option. We need to determine the nature of this anomaly. And I suggest we do so quickly.
Okay. Okay, well... no sense wasting any more time, then. Let's get you into the airlock, sharpish.
Sharpish. How am I completely the other fucking way? What time is it?
Going on 4?
To people like, well, camera's fucking up there. I don't know. Well, let's see. No viewers.
No, if you go online, it shows 3.
Yeah, like right there it says 3.
Yeah. I don't know what's up with why that's shown 0.
There should be a way to reset this. Alright,
Caution. Airlock opening.
I'm in space.
If you're going out there, you'll need an EVA rig. There should be some inside the airlock. Just take one off the rack. You'll need to secure the rig to your back.
EVA rig secured. Initializing advanced movement systems. Stand by for calibration.
Yay, more calibration.
Module M201. Primary boosters.
Rocket Man.
Your EVA pack allows you to boost forward in the direction you are looking. When you are ready, please exit the activation pod and use your EVA boost to reach the console ahead.
Holy
Well
fuck.
done. Please press the hollow button to continue.
So is it only that one or is it this one? I guess it is only that one.
Please press the hollow button to open the
Yeah,
door.
bitch.
Now boost to the end of the hall before the walls close in on you. Multiple boosts may be required. Excellent. Module M116. Braking thrusters.
Oh, that must be this one.
This module will calibrate your braking thrusters, which allow you to stop in place without grabbing any surface. Please exit the activation pod and proceed to the room ahead. There are 2 target zones in the next room. Please boost into one of the zones and use your braking thrusters to come to a full stop.
Damn it.
Please boost into either zone and use your brake to come to a full stop. Success! Now, use your braking thrusters to stop inside target zone A. Calibration module complete. Please stand by.
I'm tackling all that, but
EVA rig fully functional, ready to disembark.
Copy. Airlock controls unlocked. Pull down on the handle to close the inner door.
yep. Nope. Down.
Once the inner door is sealed, you're clear to cycle the airlock.
Inner bulkhead sealed. Inner bulkhead sealed.
Yeah, I was gonna do something cool.
I need to depressurize the airlock before I can exit. The controls should be just below the handle.
Caution. Airlock opening.
Oh, fuck. Damn it.
Inner bulkhead sealed.
Once the airlock is cycled, head outside and make your way to the anomaly. Get a scan if possible, but don't put yourself at any unnecessary risk.
Understood.
I'm going back up to the bridge. I can keep a better eye on your status from there. Keep this comm channel open. Maintain constant contact.
Copy that.
It says depressurizing.
Depressurization complete.
Yes.
Ready for EVA departure.
Be careful out there.
Don't worry, Liv. I'm sure it'll be no problem.
Isn't that what we always say right before there's a problem?
Exiting portside airlock.
Copy. There should be a Fury transport dock just outside the airlock. Should take you straight to the anomaly. You'll need to run a diagnostic check before you can take off.
Understood.
I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna get all of them. Handle? Shit.
Prep for RCS thruster calibration. Please hold on to the railing for the duration of the test flight. Initiating RCS thruster test. In 3, 2, 1. RCS thruster check complete. Proceeding to primary thruster calibration. Reminder, please hold on to the railing. Igniting primary thrusters. In 3, 2, 1. Fury transport calibration complete.
Liv, the Fury transport is set for flight.
Great. Coordinates have already been uploaded to the Navcon. Just touch the marked location on the holomap and you'll be on your way. I'll monitor you from the bridge.
Select your destination.
I'm underway. Distance to anomaly, 4,800 meters.
Copy that. I've a visual on your transport.
3,500 meters. 2,000 meters.
Steady as she goes. Godspeed. Look at that thing. Just incredible.
The jingling.
Jack!
The Fury is malfunctioning. I have no control. I'm drifting toward the anomaly.
Remote link's been severed. I can't reboot the transport.
Stay away.
Liv, I'm taking radiation damage.
Abort, Jack! Get out of there, now! Just ditch the Fury! Go!
Evacuating Fury.
Hurry, Jack! Get clear of that radiation!
Stand by.
Jack, the Fury has completely dropped off my scope. Total loss of signal. It's gone.
On approach, I noticed the anomaly was pulling the surrounding debris into its center.
You think the anomaly's housing some kind of singularity?
That would be consistent with my observations, yes. Needless to say, I doubt we'll be seeing that Fury transport again.
Okay. Well, so much for scanning the anomaly up close.
Shields at 30%.
I don't know what she wants me to do.
Reboot initiated.
I need to be more careful when operating in irradiated environments.
Jack, are you alright?
I'm here. I was able to transfer to a new shell.
Oh, thank God for that. I think those disturbances might actually be electromagnetic pulses. You might not be able to scan the anomaly up close, but I think we can reconfigure a geological sensor to do the trick.
How so?
Well, if we can use it to read fluctuations in the magnetic field, we should be able to get a look inside. There's just several problems.
Go on.
I've got failures all over the facility. For this plan to work, we'll first need to clear up some problems in the container field, the primary dig site, and the processing line.
Send the details to my ARM computer.
Done. Let me know when you arrive at the sites.
Oh, look, Dad said he... Must not have been too long ago. Put this on.
Inbound on the processing line.
So, we're going to need a lot of energy for this sensor suite, but the pulse knocked out the flow control on the plasma nades. Burning out of control and draining the power reserves.
One of us will need to enter the processing line and reach the emergency reset.
Well, I'd do it, if you'd let me.
That is very much against protocol.
Thought you might see it that way. Keep the comm channel open. I'll help you out as best as I can from here. The pulse has the electronics in that area on the fritz. If you reset the power transformer, I may be able to run a diagnostic.
The door is sealed, but it looks like some of the labor units are still online.
Well, they're not responding to comms. If you reset the transformer above you, I might be able to get one to open the line for you.
These transformers are an outdated model. We should upgrade them at our earliest convenience.
No wonder they get misaligned so easily.
Grid stabilized.
The control hub in that area is back online. I've re-established contact with the Labour unit manning the line entrance below. He should open the door for you.
Echo unit identified. Opening service entrance.
I should be able to reach the manual reset on the other end of the line.
You mean past the inferno of white-hot plasma?
Correct. Which is precisely why I'm the one doing it.
Jack? Jack, are you there?
Another EMP. Status report.
All clear here. But the line's throttle controls just went haywire. Be careful in there. That's a lot of flotsam. Better make sure nothing's jammed the conveyor systems. Could cause problems when we reboot.
I'll inspect the ice pallets. Melted clean through.
Maintenance units shouldn't be entering the line while the cutting systems are active. Something's very wrong here. More debris. Make sure you clear any jammed conveyors before moving on.
Something must have interfered with the nav protocols.
Yeah, looks like. Labour units shouldn't just run face first into a hostile environment.
Reboot initiated.
That looked painful. Are you sure about this?
I'm certain. It's the only way to shut down the plasma lathes.
Shields at 30%. Reboot initiated.
Jesus, Jack. It's a good thing that pod is fully stocked.
Shields at 30%. Reboot initiated. Shields at 30%. Reboot initiated. Shields at 30%.
Any sign of a working hard drive in all this wreckage?
Not yet. Most command functions are processed in a unit's head.
Well, if you see one, give it a scan. I could use the data.
Pallet clear.
Stubborn bastard.
Reboot initiated. Shields at 30%. Reboot initiated. Shields at 30%.
Approaching watch station.
The switch there should trigger an emergency reboot.
Direct connection established. Synchronizing data stream.
Nav data purged. Kronos uplink lost. Executing last known command. Collision detected. Damage report. Unavailable. Lower limbs non-ambulatory. Upper limbs non-ambulatory. Excessive command feedback. Critical failure. All systems. Shutting down.
Reset in progress.
Power output back within normal parameters. We should have plenty of energy for the scan. Nice moves in there. Just watching that was giving me a cardiac. Okay, good start. We still need to find out what happened at the primary dig site and the container field. Let me know when you find out more. There's a ton of junk data in these logs, but it doesn't look random. It's almost like it was trying to process multiple dig sites at once.
That should have triggered an emergency shutdown. We should be careful. Approaching container field.
I'm picking up latent radiological activity in that area.
Something must have contaminated the cargo.
There's no way we'll get a clear read on the anomaly with all that interference. You'll need to find the source of the radiation and jettison it.
My scanner should help me track down the culprit.
Best guess, I'd say you're looking for levels around 80 or 90 decigrays. If you get into trouble, remember you can use the Fury module's induction panel to recharge your shields.
I will be right back. Hey, it finally went back to normal.
We need to track down the source of the radiation, Jack.
Find the irradiated container. Okay. Oops.
I can use my scanner to pinpoint the source of the radiation. Radiation absorption at 30 decigrays and climbing.
You're getting warmer. Watch yourself.
Reboot initiated. Select your destination.
Agitated deuterium ions detected.
Deuterium? That's a hydrogen isotope. How'd that end up in one of our helium-3 containers?
Unclear. The processing line is configured to scrub any excess hydrogen.
Ah, sod it. For now, let's just deal with the contamination. I'll dispatch a Fury to remove the irradiated container. Wait, something's wrong.
What is it?
I can't get the Fury transport to decouple from the container on the upper rack.
I can throw the manual override on the Fury's hitch. Stand by. I'll make my way up there now.
Shields at 50%.
How do I do this?
The Fury's stuck on the upper rack. Throwing the manual override should get it moving.
Shields at 30%.
Shit.
Approaching Fury transport.
Careful. Once you decouple the transport's hitch, the autopilot's likely to kick in. So either get clear or find something to hold on to.
Fury hitch released.
Autopilot's taking over. So far, so good. Ah! Jack? Are you alright?
Affirmative, but the container was breached. The contamination is spreading.
Well, that certainly didn't go as planned. Okay, I've got an idea. If I release the container's maglocks, the Fury should just carry it away. Or it would if the controls were actually responding. You know what? Screw it. Just cut the power. Maybe that'll do it.
Considering the damage, are you sure that's wise?
Wise? Definitely not. But will it work? Only one way to find out.
Do I need to mention this is a gross violation of protocol?
It's either this or risk contaminating the entire shipment. Sometimes you just have to improvise.
Power supply ruptured.
Easy does it. Ah! Holy What the hell just happened?
Explosive decompression. The escaping gas caused the container to jettison itself.
Okay, so not exactly what we were aiming for, but, well, I suppose that takes care of our radiation problem. Good work. The sensor should be able to scan the anomaly free of interference. We're almost there. We still need to investigate the primary dig site. Update me when you arrive. Hold on. Something's wrong with that Fury transport.
The one that collided with the container. What's wrong with it?
I'm really not sure. It's moving erratically, veering wildly off its flight path.
Could be a problem with the Fury's flight dynamics.
Probably just need to reset the navcom. If you get a chance, would you mind looking into it?
Copy that.
And I'm not sure, but I think we might need to resynchronize the container field's inventory control system.
Are these issues urgent?
Not really. Neither one's going to keep us from scanning the anomaly. Consider them both secondary priorities. Nice. Good work, Jack.
What is it?
Nothing. I'm sorry, it was like watching some sort of weird robot rodeo. Cowboy Jack ropes himself a Fury.
Do I get a hat?
A hat, fancy boots, shiny spurs. We'll fix you right up. Till then, you can just leave the Fury where it is. I'll have Hera run some diagnostics on it before I can reconnect the remote link.
Copy that. I'm moving on.
Happy trails, partner.
Select your destination. Destination, primary dig site. Preparing for thruster ignition. Please hold on.
I'm still trying to work out just how the hell we wound up with a container full of concentrated deuterium.
I'm not certain. Deuterium is a byproduct of helium-3 atomic decay.
But helium-3 is a stable isotope. It would take centuries for it to decay. It doesn't make any sense.
Approaching primary dig site.
Any sign of activity? The whole site's gone dark and we need the comms array there to boost the data buffer from our sensor sweep.
All systems appear offline. Emergency lighting only.
Damn. Well, clearly something went wrong here.
I'm sensing a pattern.
No kidding. That should be the new Kronos 2 mission patch. Just something went wrong. In big, bold letters. Anyway, better get to it. Let me know what you find.
Warning. Hazardous levels of radiation detected.
Right on cue.
I'll try to get the site's radiation dampener online.
Good idea. Make sure to check its backup power supply. It may have a dead battery.
This radiation dampener will allow me to safely investigate the dig site, but I need to reactivate it first.
Shields at 50%. Shields at 30%.
The Fury transport should have an induction panel where I can recharge.
Reboot initiated.
That's... Shit. Ruh-roh. Good. Oh. Shit. Okay. I got stuck.
How?
I died, and you go back in the pod.
Yeah.
Well, the top of the pod was like here.
Right on cue.
I'll try to get the site's radiation dampener online.
Good idea. Make sure to check its
Just
backup
one of
power
these ones
supply.
that you come
It
back.
may have a dead battery.
Now, I have a problem. I don't know where I'm supposed to, or what exactly I'm supposed to do here.
I think he's supposed to...
Oh, there it is up there. It didn't show that before. Yeah, because...
This radiation dampener will allow me to safely investigate the dig site, but I need to reactivate it first.
Shields at 50%.
How am I getting you out of here?
How come your Twitch says 2000 network error?
Shields at 30%.
This battery socket should provide backup power to the dampening field, even if the main generator is offline.
Shit. die again.
Reboot initiated. Shields at 95%.
Do I need something else?
Battery removed. It's definitely depleted.
Well, that explains that. Your Fury transport should have a spare you can replace it with. There should be a fresh battery at the Fury transport, Jack.
The backup battery should be on the aft of the transport.
Yeah, I might have to fix that again, Dan. Let me try to change it. The stream's lagging again. Yep. Oh, yeah. Alright, so let's see how it goes from there. I mean, it could. Oh yeah, we'll see in a second. Where's it at?
There should be a fresh battery at the Fury transport, Jack.
Yeah, I'm working on it. There it is.
Battery acquired.
Shields at 95%.
Come on.
Power restored. I should be able to turn the dampener on now. Dampener online. Geiger readings nominal.
Nice job. That should buy you some time. If the dampener goes down again, you can recharge the battery back at the Fury.
Oh shit. Just this area.
These solar panels should be providing the site with backup power. The anomaly must have damaged them.
They might not have the wattage to operate the comms array anyway. We barely get enough solar energy here to power the comm stats. let alone a whole dig site. Based on the radiation, I bet that generator has a damaged core. Look for a maintenance panel that you can cut open.
Nice. Sorry, I can't see the the chat unless I'm actually take off the headset. I'm gonna fix this up. There we go. That's better.
See if you can get the generator open, Jack. We need to get a look inside.
Oh, figures I was right up there.
A fusion generator, more than capable of powering the entire dig site.
Well, it's the same thing, but this looks better here. That's where he's and it's actually like you see it in like true like depth, like something that's right in front of you.
Maintenance panel removed.
How's it look?
The main reactor appears to be intact, but the fuel rod is partially melted.
Damn it. Better jettison it then. It may be good to scan it first, though. The data could prove useful.
The damage to this fuel rod is extensive, but I can't determine the cause.
Second security brace released. Manual ejection
Maybe a scan will give us more
online.
information.
Ah, nice.
Fuel rod jettisoned. Generator systems offline.
Radiation dissipating. That core seems to have been the only source.
Good work.
Oh, shit.
Now, just get the generator a new fuel rod and re-engage the locking mechanisms. There should be a spare in the site's core enclosure.
Oh, there it is.
New core acquired. Returning to the generator.
New fuel element accepted. Please re-engage safety protocols. Control rods engaged. Fusion reaction initiated. Please initiate a manual reboot. Connection with primary dig site re-established.
Excellent. I pulled a few labor units out of mothballs to mount the antenna while you finish the repairs. You'll need to assemble them before you move on. A Fury transport should arrive with them shortly.
How many what?
How many games does this
30. Stay there. These are legs.
Labor unit online. Proceeding with primary assignment. What are you looking at?
Wait, why do you got this on the wrong side?
Yeah.
Damn it. Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Labor unit online.
Labor units
Proceeding
online.
with primary
With them
assignment.
managing the data flow, you'll be free to operate the sensor once we're ready to scan.
You mean until something goes wrong?
I figured that went without saying. Jack, looks like everything's back up and running.
Affirmative.
Grab a Fury and head for the depleted dig site. I'll fill you in on the way. Oh, and Jack, if you have a moment, search the primary dig site for another labor unit. I'm getting a signal from one nearby and we could use the extra set of hands.
Starting to lag again. I don't know why.
Is it?
Yeah.
Doesn't like VR.
Do you think it's VR or do you think it's the way we're doing it?
What do you mean?
Streaming it.
It could be streaming too. Just realize. There we go.
The only other thing that is being used by internet right now is we're watching a movie out there on demand.
Let's do it.
I'm thinking that's four people though.
Yeah, one of them's Dan. Didn't do that. Yeah. No, Dan, myself, and you.
Okay. Did have somebody else.
You know, that one's showing. I'm streaming, right? Yeah, it's streaming.
Maybe refresh it.
I just did refresh it. It's still showing his.
There we go.
It's showing. There we go. Wait. Fuck. I don't know. again starts in 6 minutes. I don't know why it's doing that. Let me try stopping and restarting it again.
Bring something good over, or whatever. I get paid Friday too, so. I got 2 overtime checks and 8 hours they missed. Don't be a good one.
There we go.
Tea.
En route to the depleted dig site.
Good. When you get there, you'll need to aim the sensor array at the anomaly. I'm heading out to rig up the transponder.
I thought we agreed that you'd stay on board the station.
Sorry, Jack. I need a direct line into the lathe systems to siphon the power supply.
Liv, the plasma lathes have already malfunctioned once. That's extremely dangerous.
Relax. I double-checked the failsafes and I've shut down the main relays. I'm following protocol to the letter, mostly.
Confidence-inspiring.
Where are they? I don't know where the hell that thing's supposed to be. me. Oh, wait. Damn it.
Select your destination. Destination, depleted dig site. Preparing for thruster ignition. Please hold on.
Sometimes it'll go smooth, and then like right now it'll be choppy.
I've reached the depleted dig site. Are you in position?
Just arrived. Go ahead and bring it online. I'll manage the power supply from here.
Affirmative. I'll activate the site's generator.
Right. Just make sure you've completed all your other tasks before you get started. This scan could take a while, and I'll need you there.
The site's generator is still in working order. I'll get it up and running.
Good. That should bring the sensor online.
Dig site generator online. Core samples processing. All systems nominal.
This site's generator can only power a few systems at a time. I'll need to make sure its power junction is directed towards the sensor array. This junction switch should allow me to adjust the power flow. Power rerouted. Liv, how are your energy readings?
So far, so good. Head to the sensor and bring it online.
I admit, I would have never considered using our geological sensor this way. It is highly unorthodox.
Well, unorthodox improvisations happen to be a speciality of mine. My father always liked to say, you've got to be prepared to be unprepared. Been hearing that phrase in my head all morning, let me tell you.
Wasn't that something else? It probably needs like the bit rate and all that shit fucked with. It's just not as tuned as you have on your computer.
Yeah. Well, I can try setting it.
Whatever you did on your computer is significantly different than what's online.
I think it deals with your internet connection and shit too, so.
Yeah.